Hey guys, this is Mike from TechHog.com, and we're going to be talking to you guys today about the new Sprint Music Plus program, or app, or store. Seems to be all three, so it was just released this week from Sprint as a free download for Sprint customers, and it's available on the Android market. And so let's go ahead and jump right on in. You'll notice it up here with the Sprint Music note, customary yellow and black, with the little plus symbols. So we'll give that a go. So this is your overall interface here as you come into the store. You'll notice you have your search at the top. You have a little slider here that you can actually slide back and forth and see some album art. And below it, it actually tells you this is a ringback tone store item. And a few of them will change, like this one is a song from the music store, and there's a ringtone store. So it kind of changes them up as the artist promotions are constantly changing. In the list here, you'll notice that it has My Library, Downloads, Music Store, Ringtone Store, and Ringback Tone Store. So that's kind of your main options from the front here. What's really nice is the My Library actually accesses all of your existing music that you already have on your SD card. So you'll notice that I have albums, artists, tracks, genres, playlist, and it fills them all up. So if I were to click on my artist link, you'll notice 30 Seconds to Mars, AFI, Blind Melon, Civil Twilight. So it gives me the list of my musicians already on there. And if I click on one, it shows you the track, the album art, and then the songs that you do have. And just play from here, and this is your overall interface when the songs are actually playing. The button up here to have it loop, and then over here you actually have to go to the next song, forward, backwards, and pause. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of standard. It almost looks similar to the other apps that are out there. So you can move the album art, go to the next song if you want, which is kind of nice instead of having to hit a button to go next. So I'll go back, and we'll go back to the beginning here. Now as you go back, you'll notice that the songs are actually still playing. If you pull this down, you can actually come right back into the music where it is and hit pause from there, so that's kind of cool. And went too far. Next up, your downloads. If you've actually purchased anything, it would tell you here if it's downloading, if you've paused the download. So it's kind of like your status updates of what you have. And here is your music store, so let's jump right on in. So again, your slider stays pretty much the same. Search music stores at the top. New releases, top downloads, genres, and free songs of the week. The free songs are actually kind of nice. You actually have two of them to pick from, and they're not just obscure artists that you may not have heard of or up-and-coming artists. As you can see, it's Far East Movement and Britney Spears, depending on your taste. Pretty current and pretty big stars. The bottom, it gives you the list for my purchases, so if you have purchased anything, this will be your list which you could actually find them. At the current time, I don't, it says I have no purchase of this product yet, so nothing there. Here's You Also Might Like, so if you download songs, it'll recommend something to you as well. So for new releases, you come in, it gives you a list of tracks first, then it gives you a list of new albums, and you can actually view more if you choose to. Obviously, genres is pretty self-explanatory. You come in, rock, alt-punk, nice variety of actually of categories. So you pretty much have everything here for children, spoken word, folk, new age, and pretty much everything there. So here's your search music bar up the top. So if you can pretty much find or think of an artist, you can go back as far as back in Dean Martin, for instance. I mean, it's pretty old music, but it kind of shows that there you go, right there. It shows that the collection of songs they have could be very big. At this point, we really don't know how many artists and how many songs and the total number of songs and things that are on the Sprint Music Store at this time. But it seems like they have quite a bit. So to have some artists that'll go back that far. But that's really the gist of it. I mean, it's not really that complicated. There's not really much more to it. The songs themselves range from anywhere from 99 cents to $1.29, which is extremely comparable to the iTunes Music Store. So the only thing that's a little pricey are the ringtones. for instance, I'll come in here and we'll just pick new ringtones. And I don't know who some of these are. I don't know who this guy is. But you notice the ringtone is $2.50. To me, it seems a little pricey, especially when, depending on what music player that you use on your Android phone, you can actually just play a song and then just hit set as ringtone, not costing you anything. So to me, like I said, it seems a little expensive. And that's the ringtones. Now, the ringback tones, we'll go to that store as well. We'll just do new ones. And here you are. We'll pick Seether, for instance. And see, that's $1.99. So, again, $2 for a ringback tone. For those of you who aren't familiar with ringback tones, that's when you call someone's number, instead of hearing a ringtone or a ring, you actually hear music played back to you. And that sets for as long as until you change it. So, battery's getting ready to die. So, like I said, that's pretty much the entire app. I mean, it's pretty quick. A little bit of loading times here and there. Overall, for a first effort, I'd probably say it's about 3.5. It could be a little bit more expansive. I think the album art could be a little bit larger. And like I said, the prices are a little bit high on the ringtones and the ringback tones, considering, like I said, you can get ringtones for free. But like I said, the music and the catalog seems kind of large, but we really don't know how large it is. But for a free app and just to test it around, and the fact that it imports your music without you having to do anything is kind of nice. So if you're interested, try it out. It's free on the Android market, and that is if you have Sprint. And if you don't, well, try something else. So anyway, this is Mike from TechHog.com, and hope you guys try it out, and we'll see you next time.